Sawadee-ka, I'm Alexandra, welcoming you to our weekly edition of Andaman News, live this Friday morning on NBT TV on the local VHF dial, with repeats later on satellite and other media. On our program today, Friday, April 9th, first, coming up soon, we have local news, including Her Royal Highness Princess Chulabhorn visiting 3 Andaman provinces. We also feature some indoor places to go learn about Phuket's history and lifestyle, plus some songs from the recent Phuket International Blues Rock Festival. Finally, we'll have a local weather forecast. But first, here's the local news. Her Royal Highness Princess Chulabhorn visited the voluntary mobile medical units in 3 Andaman provinces. On April 6th in the afternoon, Her Royal Highness Princess Chulabhorn made a helicopter trip from Krabi to Chungnon School in Tinpet village of Pangas Thai Muang district. The princess graciously visited the members of the voluntary mobile medical units and medical unit from the Chulabhorn Research Institute, who provided medical care and treatment for local people. Dr. Jeseda Chaikunrat, the provincial chief of public health, reported the operation summary of the units, which comprised 98 personnel. They gave services to 139 people, with 4 patients granted special audience due to their illness. Tinpet village houses 615 people, and their main occupations are on rubber and oil palm plantations. And on this occasion, the princess gave out school uniforms, toys, books to children, and medical kits to senior citizens. On April 7th, the princess also flew by helicopter from the royal residence at Krabi's Hang Nak Cape to Tachat Chai School in Mai Khao of Phuket to pay a visit to residents and see the work of the voluntary medical unit and the medical team from Chulabhorn Institute. The princess presented souvenirs to related officials and volunteers. She later gave out school uniforms, clothing, and medical kits to senior citizens. Tachat Chai village is home to 370 families comprising 2,468 people. The villagers' main occupations are fishing and being employees. The princess greeted and talked with villagers in a caring and kind manner. The princess gave audiences and delivered a speech in support of the dedicated works of the medical volunteers. She emphasized on the unity and work towards the nation's development. Similar events took place in Krabi province on March 5th. The mobile medical units were set up in 1969, comprising doctors, dentists, nurses, health workers, and volunteers from both central and provincial levels. The units have been providing curative, preventive, promotive, and rehabilitative care to the people in remote areas. And the Phuket Disaster Prevention and Mitigation Chief in Phuket stressed information and knowledge after Wednesday's earthquake caused some false alarms and evacuations. The 7.8 magnitude earthquake that struck under the sea near northern Sumatra Island at 5:15 a.m. local time on Wednesday led to a tsunami watch and even some evacuations for people along the coastlines. Media received quick reports from the Thai National Disaster Warning Center, or NDWC, estimating the risk of tidal waves. At the same time, local authorities were notified through SMS to prepare to evacuate people in case the analysis confirmed a tsunami. In Thailand, the NDWC also relies on buoys installed at Koh Miang near Similan Island in Phang for wave detection. What happened was some local offices took precautionary measures by taking their vehicles out to announce preparations for evacuation in case of a tsunami, and this led to people's actual evacuation. These happened to both residents and tourists in some hotels who were assisted to move up to higher floors. In Phuket, some people went uphill already, while some, like fishermen and foreign tourists, still observed at Patong Beach, waiting for actual siren warnings from the towers. At Van Nam Kem in Phang, villagers started to evacuate to designated locations also. Phuket Governor Wichai Prasagnap said it was good that people were alert about safety and followed the news and information, but they should not panic. The Phuket Disaster Prevention and Mitigation Chief, Mr. San Chantawang, insisted that in case of any tsunami, the NDWC would make announcements on every TV channel and also radio, plus SMS and the warning towers, which are triggered from the NDWC. After that, people can evacuate. The new hotline number for the NDWC is 192. He also affirms that all 19 towers in Phuket are functioning well. This is confirmed by an internal test every morning at 9 a.m. to check that the tower system is still working. He also reported that Phuket would not run a planned tsunami evacuation drill previously announced for April, as it involves sirens from towers, but instead they will discuss a full tsunami evacuation drill in August. And turning now into a more festive mood, Laguna Phuket organized its annual turtle release and donated 300,000 baht towards a sea turtle conservation fund. Laguna Phuket Hotel's 17th turtle release event was held on April 2nd at a beach in front of the Sheraton Grand Laguna Phuket. The annual event aimed at raising awareness for sea turtle conservation and played its part in protecting the endangered sea turtles. The hotel group hosted the event in conjunction with the Royal Thai Navy and the Phuket Marine Biological Center, or PMBC. The event featured exhibitions on the sea turtle's life cycle, sand turtle sculpture contests, games, and sales of souvenirs to raise funds for turtle conservation projects. Miss Thailand Universe, Phonthip Wacharatrakun, was present and attracted interest from residents and tourists. This year, 80 turtles were released into the sea. 2 of them were juvenile turtles attached with satellite tracking devices as part of the PMBC's research for the creature's life cycle and their feeding grounds. On this occasion, the Laguna Group handed over 338,000 baht to the Royal Thai Navy and the PMBC for their turtle conservation work. And the Songkran Festival will be held in Phuket, both on the beach and in the Old Town area. Residents and visitors to Phuket can celebrate the traditional Thai festival of Songkran in many locations in Phuket. As for tourists, the Tourism Authority of Thailand's, or TAT Phuket Office Director Bangonrat Shinaprayun, suggests 2 main locations under 2 themes. They are the Water Festival on the beach at the popular tourist beach of Patong and Songkran in the Old Town area in Phuket City. The traditional Songkran Festival will be celebrated throughout Thailand during April 13th through the 15th. Mrs. Bangonrat expects that the popular festival will help promote Phuket under the My Beloved Thailand campaign and Amazing Thailand, Amazing Value campaign. The TAT expects more than 80% occupancy rate in hotels during the festival period. Phuket is one of the best places to celebrate Songkran Festival, where foreign tourists can learn and join in with the residents at the traditional ceremony of pouring lustral water over the Buddha image and the elderly, and later throwing or splashing water at each other. Bangla Road in Patong is usually turned into a water war road on April 13th, where participants, mostly tourists, enjoy the water fights. The festival also combines the Phuket Bike Week with many festive activities on stage in Patong. Meanwhile, Songkran in Old Phuket Town will be held during April 13th through the 15th at 5 to 10 p.m. at the Queen Sirikit Public Park near the TAT office. At this location, people can make merit by presenting alms to Buddhist monks and bathe the Buddha image, Buddha Sihing. Participants will also enjoy exquisite ice carving shows while they can test out different types of local gourmet. Songkran Festival is the traditional Thai New Year. This is the time for Thais to pay homage to Buddha images.